This is what helped me start to actually be kinder to myself. And I'm talking about a real felt kindness that would normally only be extended to other human beings. Right? This goes a lot deeper than just saying nice things to ourselves, which can be good, but when you're talking to yourself, you know what you actually think. Right? So it never quite did it for me. So let's show you what did. Let's take a thought or feeling that typically comes up for you. Usually it's some flavor of I'm not good enough when it's bothering us, right? So let's say I think this video sucks. I don't like the way I'm presenting. I don't like something about my appearance, money, relationship, and so on. There's often a flavor of I'm doing something wrong here. Something about me isn't right. Now here's a subtle thing I want you to notice. When we're having those thoughts and feelings and start kind of that internal dialogue, we experience it as though we're the one thinking the thought, right? It seems so obvious. Yes, it's me thinking the thought, I'm not good enough. And then it's me having the conversation with myself, right? You might actually be visualizing yourself in some way without thinking about it, or it's kind of like a blank slate where it's you just talking to yourself, which is actually pretty wild if you think about it, right? So thought or feeling comes up. You might be saying things like, oh, that's a bad thought. I need to change it. If you're into personal development, okay, I need to like reframe that and find something else. Or you're spiraling in with that thought going, yeah, I am not good enough. You know what? Here's the reasons why. Here's the reasons why it's someone else's fault. Then it spirals into an infinite number of directions, right? So again, it's the assumption that I'm the one thinking this or saying this, and then I'm the one talking to myself. Now, you know you can be harsher to yourself than others, so here's what you can do. Take that voice, that thought, and imagine that those words are coming out of the mouth of someone you love and care about, right? It could be a child, a niece, a nephew, your own kids if you have them. It can even be an animal, right? You can close your eyes and just ask to be shown something that you feel a natural softness or compassion towards, right? So it might be communicating that thought in body language or like a fear if it's an animal or something. And now notice what happens to you, what happens to your internal posture, right? If someone you love came up to you and said, I'm not good enough, nothing I do is right, look, there's this and there's this and this, and I'm just a failure. You would have compassion towards that. You'd say, no, that's not true, right? You might be going through something, but you're great, and these are the ways you can, look at it and ways we can find solutions, right? It's a very different tone than what we often have when we're just talking to ourselves, right? I call this having a relationship mindset to what's going on inside of you versus the repair mindset. There's a bad thought, there's a bad voice, I got to fix it, change it. I have another video about that you can click on here called Repair Mindset versus Relationship Mindset. It's a central theme to my work and a short guidebook called You're Not a Repair Project. So quick recap, right? You have the thought or feeling, you catch yourself thinking that way or having a conversation with yourself. Just imagine those are words coming from someone you have a natural compassion towards and just see how it evolves from there. So I hope that helps. Thanks.